Pleasure of Allah. Oh, you who believe, read the Quran every night of Ramadan. Night of Ramadan.
Ramadan Mubarak. You're watching Ramadan Reminders. I'm Yusuf Estes, and I wanted to remind myself, and all of us really, about this beautiful, beautiful month of Ramadan, how quickly it's passing by, and some of the things that we promised ourselves we were going to do, but for whatever reason we didn't do it. Well, it's not too late, is it? We can always try one more time. That's why we put up the website. You can go to RamadanReminders.com and then have our computer send you out messages and help you stay on track. And tell other people about it as well. Do you know that when we opened up the website on the first day of Ramadan, of course nobody could go to it before that because it wasn't working. We opened it up so it would start on the first day of Ramadan. By the fourth day of Ramadan, already it was in all the search engines on the planet. By the 15th day of Ramadan, it had already reached page 1 on the Google search engine, and today we're the number 1. So if you type in the word, if you went to a search engine, you type in the word Ramadan space reminders, guess who's first? Us! You and I were number 1. And that reminds me of something else too. Do you know the Catholic Church recently said that Islam became number 1, that we passed them up? The Catholic Church in the past was the biggest of the sects of Christianity, and they, of course, considered themselves to be the true Christians, and they said now Islam passed up Christianity. But you know what? I wish that they understood what Islam really, really is, and they wouldn't feel jealous, they'd feel happy, and they would understand that Islam is something very nice, very, very nice, even for Christians, even for Jews. Actually, Islam is nice for anybody, if they just stop and think about what Islam really is. And here's a chance for you to do something to remind a non-Muslim about the importance of Islam. Now, of course, they're going to say, well, I don't want your religion, or I don't want to be in your, why would I go to your religion and talk about terrorism and bombers and so and so. But you know, the beauty of Islam really is that it's for everybody, anywhere, anytime. And we understand it by the word itself. What does Islam mean? And I think that's a good thing to remind ourselves right now. What is the meaning of Islam? And that way it's something that becomes easy for us to share with other people. Start with that. Many people ask me, where do you start? How can I give the message to these people or those people, the people that work with me every day, the people I see on the bus? How can I start? What can I begin with? Start with this. Talk about the word itself. What is Islam? Islam is an Arabic word. It's not English. Everything else that we talk about in Islam, we always translate it. But not this. We always leave it Islam, Islam. Some people even translate Allah and say Allah means God. But we don't ever translate Islam, do we? Huh? No, we don't. Why? Because there isn't any word in English for Islam. Ha-ha! What does Islam actually mean? Okay, first, it comes from the Arabic root silm, sin lam mim. And from it, many beautiful words come out of there. Istislam, tasliman, there's salam, like salam alaikum, and then there's aslama. Now, aslama is the verb that Islam is based on. What is aslama? Let's look at that. And you can tell people. Aslama is the word that we're taking Islam from. And asla means to surrender, submit, obey, sincerity, and peace. Now, often we hear Muslims will say Islam is peace. Don't do that. Because the word in Arabic for peace is salam. And if you tell them that Islam is peace, Islam is peace, Islam is peace, then they're going to be like, okay, so how come you guys don't say Islam alaikum instead of salam alaikum? So be sure you understand there are 5 beautiful words, all in this word called aslama, which Islam is based on. And by the way, they immediately indicate that there are two entities, not one, two. or more, because whenever somebody's going to surrender, they have to surrender to somebody, don't they? I mean, if you don't just stand there with your hands up in the air, no. You are giving up to Allah, the one and only. And after that, you're going to talk about surrender. Surrender to who? Obey what? Be sincere with who? And then, what about the peace? So the meaning here is to surrender your choices to the will of Allah. You have choices. I have choices. Every day we're making choices, and we're supposed to be reminding each other, by the way, as Muslims, to make the right choices. Choose to submit. Submit to what? Allah's commandments, His declarations, what He's ordered you to do. And what He's ordered you not to do, stay away from that too. Right? Okay. Don't and do according to what He's told us. Then the next one is obedience to the extent that I'm going to really obey these laws. I said I would do it. By golly, I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow up on it. I said it, I'll do it. The fourth one, sincerity, means I'll do it even if nobody's watching. Even if nobody knows. Nobody watching? Why should I pray? Nobody watching? Why should I wear hijab? Nobody watching? Who cares if I'm fasting or not? Allah is watching. Allah sees everything. Allah knows everything. And Allah is as close to you as your jugular vein in His knowledge, in His seeing, in His hearing. Allah has full, total, complete knowledge of everything. So this is key for us to understand the basis of these 4 words out of the 5, because if somebody really is surrendering, submitting, and obeying Allah in sincerity, then he is a candidate for this 5th one, which is what? Salam. Peace. But it doesn't mean peace on earth, goodwill to men, peace in the Middle East and Latin. Although we would love to have that. This would be great, a bonus, huh? But it's the peace between me and my Creator. It's the peace between me and the one who made me in the first place. It's the peace that I feel no matter what happens to me today, because I realize that it's my Lord who has caused these things to take place. If I have a difficulty, I'm at peace with it because I know this is between me and Him. And if I'm happy with the things that are coming my way, still I'm at peace with Him about the whole thing, because all that I have in front of me, around me, is a result of what He's giving me. You know what He said in the Quran about it? He said, I created you and what you do. It's all from Allah. All of it's from the Creator and Sustainer of the heavens and the earth. So the next time that I want to tell somebody about Islam, I've got a good place to start. The word itself, Islam. Islam. And then, if they start to ask questions, what you can do is tell them about our website. We have a website, Ramadan Reminders. But what about after Ramadan is over? Oh, what will I do then? Well, guess what? We've got a whole list of websites on the website. And you can make a note of them. Put them in there as your favorites on your browser, on your computer, and then go back to those again. There are so many of them. We have Hear Islam, Watch Islam. By the way, Watch Islam is where you can catch this program right here. Oh, yeah. And Huda TV is right here on Watch Islam, too. But I don't want to give too many commercials about all the websites. You can get them off of our website, RamadanReminders.com. So, I'll say peace, salam alaikum, and then I'll see you tomorrow for more Ramadan Reminders. Inshallah.
Oh, you